Greetings, bored people of the internet. My name is... Hello, my dears. Hero here. Who is Hero? Hero is me, and Hero is my name. If you've watched old videos, even up to my most recent video, you'll hear myself and other people refer to me by another name. And yeah, that's been a very recent change in my life where I've also taken this name that I use online and also use it in my real life. I want to use a little bit of this time to just share why I've started doing that. For one, obviously, being Hero here and doing content creation and interacting with other small content creators has been really fulfilling for me. This is something essentially I've been dreaming of doing for however long 10th grade was, however long ago that was. I'm 23 years old now. Quick math there says over 5 years I've wanted to do this sort of thing, but always had this self-esteem, lack thereof rather, and just issues with my own self-confidence. I've hit a point in my life now though where I've hit the ground running. I'm finally living the dream, and I don't want to turn back. And so, to kind of correlate with that, I have changed my name in life as well, and I am Hero. And also, quite frankly, I love the name. Hero has a ring to it. So, feel free when you're interacting with me in person or online. Hero's great. Hello my dears, Hero the editor here. Cutting in just because what appropriate timing on the day I was filming this video. My parents sent me a little gift in the mail. This cute little book here. And then they also just sent me a nice little note that starts out with "We love you, Hero." And my parents, when I told them my name change, it was, obviously they were saying my other name since before I was even born. So I didn't get a lot from them because, I got exactly what I expected from them for like surface level reactions, and I knew they would like have to process everything. I think this is the first time they've called me Hero. Again, it's a recent thing, but yeah, they just sent me a cute little note. And yeah, I'm saving the rest of the note for me, but they call me by my name.
Literally hot as fuck.
It is literally hot as fuck, I agree. I'm recording something.
Oh, my bad. Well, if anyone can hear me, it's literally hot as fuck.
It is so hot as fuck. I think I've been very visibly sweating throughout. I'm probably going to actually give this book a read. It's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. The sense I've gotten from the little bit I've read is it's supposed to be inspirational, and usually like I don't really care about that kind of stuff. But it's got really cute drawings in here. And then I suppose there'll be some cute little short stories about these 4 little animal creatures. Kind of like Aesop's fables. Very cool. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for using my name. Love you both. If we kind of do meta view of everything, if we really want to look at big picture, right? I've now entered this phase of my life where it's like, I guess Full Metal Alchemist is what's popping into my head right now. You burn your house down and you run away, effectively. So you could see the name as a symbol of that, also as a symbol of me shifting into this content creation sphere. Also, with that process of self-discovery, has come a lot of stuff. Essentially, since I posted that first YouTube video, the last 3 months since then has been both in front of the camera and behind the camera, such a wildly transformative period in my life. Not just the YouTube channel, obviously, but in large part. But then also the really important stuff, I've just been taking the time, and I think that's why I'm able to say this in front of a camera now, even today, is I've just been taking these last 3 months to really hardcore ask myself those important questions. Who is Hero?
It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
So answer number 1, Hero is Hero. Answer number 2, Hero is someone who uses he, they pronouns. Some of this might be new terminology for you guys. I will like spell out what I'm saying on the screen, but I'm not going to take the time to explain everything, at least in this video. Feel free to do your own research. I highly encourage you do. But I am a AMAB individual. I was born and socialized a boy, and I also, in a way, still strongly want to be a man, and I want to be like a good man, obviously. Now, everyone has a different conception of what a good man is. At least for me, it's someone who isn't like super toxically masculine. Their manhood isn't tied to like, to be a man, I need to follow this strict set of societal rules. And with that also comes the use of they, them pronouns. Gender is super relative and fluid, and so I've recently began using they, them pronouns. And yeah, we're just seeing what's gonna happen with it. I like it. Answer number 3, who is Hero? Hero likes coffee and should drink less of it, but this is their Sylvester mug. Also, I like the Looney Tunes a lot. Hero is someone who's also learning about all this mental stuff, as we alluded to. I'm not gonna dump all of that on you guys. Unless you're curious, you can let me know and I can make another more in-depth video about mental health, or maybe I can work that into streams. More on that later in the video. But just so you can kind of get a picture of what has been happening with me, think of that episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender with Heibai, the forest spirit who's super miffed that his entire forest has been torched down by firebenders. If you think of these kind of mental transformations, these metamorphoses, as like being reborn, like the phoenix being reborn from the ashes, before that phoenix can rise from the ashes, they must first completely be engulfed in flames. And as it turns out, burning to death hurts. So, yeah, the last, I'd say 2.5 months, and then I've been in a nice upswing for the last little bit. I was definitely in that my mind is burning stage, and the spirits in my brain was an angry Heibai. And to be a little more explicit on why I've been having such a, like, transformative period, I mean, there doesn't have to be a reason why, but usually there's things that triggers big life changes and big shifts in your mental health journey, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But there have been external factors, is what I'm getting at. I changed up careers, was a very big thing, and had to unpack a lot of trauma from my past career. I essentially was a camera person for TV news. I learned a whole heck of a lot. I loved the chief photographer at my station, and think my visual storytelling and my cinematography has greatly improved from my time at that news station, but also was not for me. Figured out, well, I've always known deep down that I'm an anxious person, but working for TV news really confirmed it. It started giving me really crazy panic attacks. Was kind of where I drew the line. And I've had panic attacks throughout my life and started recognizing them as panic attacks even as early as college. But for me, that was just definitely a point where, with also me being passionate about what I do here on YouTube, also me wanting to just take care of myself. I was in so much like self-destruct mode. I just decided to like plop myself out of that career because I knew like I would just continue down like I wouldn't be having a great time. I want to stay at a place that literally makes you like hate yourself, basically. To be blunt. The job was cool, did a lot of cool stuff, worked with a lot of incredible people, and I've even had opportunities outside through some of the people I've met, and that's kind of what it's about too, is networking at the end of the day. And what you learn and what you kind of take away from, you know, I'm not resentful of that past job at all, but it hit a point where it wasn't working for me anymore. So I left. So I've been adjusting to a new job also in the background, which has been fun. I serve now, which isn't necessarily a stress-free gig, but the hours are certainly better at my new place where I am a waiter, or
Waitee!
Yeah, as me and Liz now, for they, them, waiters and waitresses, you know, we've come up.
General neutral term for waiter/waitress is a waitee, like waiter, but instead of an ER, it's EE, like employee.
Next time you go out, you know, you never know your waiter's pronouns, so just give them a good old snap and go, hey, waitee!
Don't do that. Do not do that. They will hate you for that. Stop that.
Come through to my restaurant and just snap at me. Hey, waitee!
Hey, waitee!
Oh my gosh, I'll know if people like watch the channel if that happened. That'd be a little scary.
So bad.
That was a tangent. But yeah, I've shifted careers. I've also moved home. You can look, you've probably noticed this is a kind of new location. That's super sick. There's a video you can look forward to where we kind of show not the entire moving process, but the part of the moving process I had energy to film. We powered through. Any, what's the big takeaway from the parking the U-Haul in the ditch today?
If you have money, you can park in as many ditches as you want.
There was a lot of good little moments there. I'm glad to have chronicled what I did from the move. So yeah, with the move, with the job change, I'm happy I've gotten out a couple of videos that I did. I wish I could have been putting out more, but full transparency, the last 3 months have been super crazy. And I'm in a really good spot now too because of it, but had to go through all that craziness to get here first. So you can look forward to more stuff from me, including, got my cheating notes here, things to look forward to from me. The Breath of the Wild review that I promised on July 3rd, which is kind of funny. We'll just play the clip. I will be jumping headfirst into Master Mode, and I'm going to attempt to complete the DLC I never completed. Can it be done? Find out on March 3rd. Oh, that's...
Was 3 weeks ago.
Can it be done? Find out
July 3rd.
I already delayed the video once. I totally had a lot of confidence in how quickly I could pump out huge videos. That's another thing I've been doing the last 3 months though, and that's been a joy for me, has been replaying Breath of the Wild and really taking the notes I wanted to take on it, beating the DLC that I hadn't beat in the past. I've done it, I've beat it, spoiler alert, I've done it, I've beat it. And that's really exciting, and I have a bunch of video, and there's a script that I started writing like a week ago. A week ago, that's right. So there will not be a Breath of the Wild review on July 3rd. I kind of enjoy the irony of it, because Breath of the Wild, the game itself, got delayed 2 years. You know, the video will come out when it comes out. I will definitely give, teasers and stuff once it's more in a place, it's being edited, and, yeah, I know now that it's almost done. But until that point, it's gonna be in this stasis area. We don't know when the Breath of the Wild video will be coming out. That being said, there is stuff to look forward to from me, from this channel. Also, kind of before all the life craziness happened, I got an editor, and I'm really excited to work with him. He's an old buddy of mine. We used to work at the same news station, actually. And now he's offered to edit videos for me. So we're gonna do some weekly gameplay videos similar to the Pokemon Snap videos I did with my friends Max and Liz respectively. Love those videos, check those out if you haven't. And I want to do more stuff like that while the bigger reviews like Breath of the Wild are baking in the oven, essentially. Something to satiate that appetite. Graham has also gone through crazy life stuff and had broken their wrist in a motorcycle accident. I'll ask first to make sure this is okay to say. But Graham has now healed up. They were luckily, you know, they broke a wrist on something else, I forget. And they were in an accident, but you know, they were okay. And that was obviously what we cared most about. And now he's healing up good, and you know, everyone's life is kind of resetting now. And so I'm excited to be working with him and putting out more weekly content. But when will the weekly uploads begin? July, March? But on a more serious note, probably by August, probably. The awkward thing is I didn't actually plan a time to start the weekly uploads, but it's basically when Graham is healthy to do so, which is pretty much soon. But he and I need to discuss specific dates. So that's more behind the scenes information than you need to know. But when the weekly uploads start happening, you can look forward to that being a Sunday upload in the morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. I want to be a Sunday uploader because Sunday is the day of rest for people who have normal weeks. I certainly don't. But I also have a lot of things I look forward to on Sundays. I think a lot of things, like I know football, One Piece, Mark Ribier streams, if that means anything to any of you out there. Sunday, a lot of hype stuff happens. And now, you know, Hero will be releasing videos on Sunday. So that's hype. Can add that to the hype list. So once again, that's weekly Sunday uploads at 9 a.m. And the beginning of those weekly uploads will be soon. Looking at my cheater list, and it looks like I announced everything I want to announce. Also, one more thing, real quick. We have a Discord now. Link to that is in the description. Go check that out. Go join the server, especially to keep up to date with what kind of things to expect on streams. I'll try to, at the top of each week, kind of let you know this is what we'll be playing. Join the Discord, do the YouTube things, interact. We're doing content, baby. We're here. Hero is here, my dears. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay cool this hot freaking summer. And peace.